Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. We are keeping a close eye on the tropics. We've got a lemon and an orange out there. That lemon, the yellow area off the east coast of Florida going into the Atlantic, we've been talking about for days. Hasn't got a number, hasn't got a name, but it did exactly what we said it would do. It jumped a whole bunch of rain across central and south Florida, multiple inches of rainfall there. So unfortunately, they've been dealing with some massive flooding down there. Then we have the orange, which is down there in the Cozumel area, not the Cozumel, actually over in the Bay of Campeche, moving away from Cozumel, I should say. This is all part of a very broad area of low pressure. It stretches all the way across the tropics from the Bahamas, all the way through Cuba, then all the way through Mexico, then even into the Pacific. So it's just a very broad area of low pressure that could spawn multiple issues. I don't think this will be the end of all of it either. I think we'll see some more stuff, say, next going on into the 7-10 days down the line. We could see more areas of concern spawn out of that whole area. So just something to keep in mind in the long term. It's too early now to give any real details on that. I'm just letting you know that we'll be tracking it for you and keeping a very close eye on it. So let's look at these issues here that we have. First off, let's check into the Florida area where, like I said, they've seen massive flooding issues out of something that didn't have a number or a name. But it was what we expected. It's just a river of tropical moisture. They've seen a month's worth of rain in spots, particularly in southeast Florida. And you can see another big plume of moisture that is setting up that's going to go across that area today. So they're continuing with all of that. None of that impacts us. Then down here, the Yucatan of Mexico, another possible system could work its way into the Bay of Campeche. And you see how the arrows kind of waver around there. I anticipate this thing kind of meandering across the Bay of Campeche and then working its way back into Mexico. Once again, that won't impact us either because it's staying way to the south. But that's, once again, probably not the only thing that's going to happen down there. I anticipate more and more of these systems, at least one or two more, trying to develop down there. The long-range models keep throwing stuff up into the Gulf 7, 10, 12 days out. Too early to say anything with certainty. I just know that something's going to try to happen down there again, and we'll continue to track it for you. And once we do have a better idea and a better handle, we'll give you that information, certainly. So you're going to want to stay tuned to Fox 10 because there's probably going to see some more issues out of all that down there. All right, so here we go. Drier air in place here for us across the area. That's good. Helps us, keeps things a little bit more comfortable for us, less humid. Our dew points, a lot of them in the 60s. I know this shows up as temperatures on dew points, so it makes it a little confusing, but don't think of dew points as a temperature, think of it as a scale. And when it's in the 60s at this time of year, that's good stuff. Generally, we spend most of the summer in the 70s with the dew points, very muggy, sticky, uncomfortable, but pleasant for now. For now, this is the last day of it. It starts getting more humid again tomorrow. Not telling you it's not going to be hot today. It's going to be hot. Mid-90s. Lots of sunshine. Mid-90s by the afternoon. That is hot, no matter which way you slice it. The thing is, mid-90s, heat index, upper 90s. So the heat index is not a whole lot different. That's because we just don't have that much humidity in the air. But that's still hot, obviously. But you'll notice a difference tomorrow and Saturday as those heat indexes start climbing right back above 100 degrees. It'll feel hotter. The evening, if you got some things to run around do, get it done. If you need to get your yard work done, probably get it done, 6, 7 this evening before we get into the next couple of days. It'll be, trust me, a better time to do it than any time in the next several days. Medium current risk next several days at the beaches. Keep an eye on your beach flags. For now, I think they're going to stay yellow, but we could see some red beach flags by the weekend, so just please keep that in mind. Here is your extended forecast as we look down the next 7 days. And what you're going to notice here is tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, 97-degree forecasted highs. But even more importantly than that is the humidity is going to start cranking back up. And we'll see our heat index values probably getting up to around 105, which is the range you start getting concerned for heat exhaustion, heat stroke. So please be careful if you're making plans Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Make sure you stay hydrated, find some shade, get cool when you need to, okay? And also for anybody around you, take care of them. Father's Day is Sunday. Things start to flip around on Father's Day because we bring more moisture back in the air. We'll start seeing the scattered showers and thunderstorms return. You can see that's a 40% chance there. Then Monday and Tuesday of next week, really good rain chances. That has nothing to do with tropical as of yet. It's just some extra moisture in the air. And temperatures will be a little bit better in the upper 80s. So that's how it looks on your forecast here for the next 7 days. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here on Fox 10 News.